All right, great. It's 11 a.m. in Singapore. Everybody, good morning, good morning. So if you're from different countries, from different companies, appreciate you can type in the chat box where you're coming from and which industry you're coming from so that we know who you are and we'll see who are the participants joining us today here. And hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the free sharing of today here and talking about a basic understanding on sustainability reporting. So this is Alicia talking to you. I am the moderator for today and also one of the ISO 14064 GHG reporting lead verifiers of Eco Sustainability Group. Together with me, speaker of the day, Charmaine Lu. She is not just one of the ISO 14064 lead verifiers, she is also a lead author in SASB standards contribution. So take note that this meeting will be recorded for future improvement. All right, great. And so, let's go. So, a bit about us. We help companies to kickstart their transformation journey towards sustainability. We headquartered in Singapore with teams across Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and the Philippines. So, you will meet them in the upcoming sessions of our bi-weekly free talks. And what do? We take pride in our group's expertise on ISO 14064 GHG reporting, ISO 14068 carbon neutrality, and ISO 14067 product carbon footprint, where companies come to us to do their sustainability reportings, get advice on how to reduce their GHG emission, calculate and verify carbon credit projects, and conduct technical and non-technical trainings. So we are also very active in research and contribute policies and standards recommendation and actionable strategies to the global standards. So there are five main bodies that our team have contributed their insights for their policies improvements. So, and we don't want to keep this knowledge to ourselves, and let's take this opportunity to share what you know and what we know, and together we make things happen in the journey of sustainability. So before we start, just a few quick housekeeping notes. So this session will be recorded and shared later. And please keep your mic on mute to minimize the background noise and the video, switch off your video so that we have a smooth live streaming experience. Got a question? Drop in the chat and our team will respond and will cover it during the Q&A session. So, and remember, there's no such thing as silly question. We are learning together. Sorry. And this is a space when we learn with one another. So, and last but not least, keep your mobile phone ready and handy. We got some activities for all of you later. And by this end of the session, you will be able to understand the ISSB framework, see sustainability reporting as a strategic tool, not just compliance, and learn key steps to kickstart your first sustainability report and gain clarity and also confidence to take meaningful action and connect reporting to long-term value. And so there you go. Without further ado, over to you, Charmaine.
Thanks, Alicia, for the great introduction. Now, let's dive into what sustainability reporting is. Think of it as your company annual health checkup. Just like a doctor checks your heart rate and overall wellness, a sustainability report looks at your company's environmental and social vitals. Things like energy use, employee well-being, responsible sourcing, and governance. Financial reporting shows if you make money this year. Sustainability reporting shows if you can keep making money in the future. For simplicity, I will use SR as sustainability reporting throughout this session. So when we talk about SR, it's not just about the environment. It's holistic, covering three key areas, which are environmental, social, and governance, which we also commonly refer to as ESG. In simple terms, are you managing energy and wealth responsibly, supporting your people, and making ethical, transparent decisions? Together, this provides a full all-round view of how sustainable and resilient your company truly is. You might be wondering why companies invest so much in SR. At the heart of it is actually about transparency, building confidence with investors, customers, and employees. Besides that, it's also strengthened risk management, drive efficiency, and can open doors to new opportunity. Ultimately, reporting turns strategy into action and financial impact. All right, quick pulse check. Let me share my screen on the questions. Basically, if you think SR is still optional in SEA, guess again, how many top companies already report? Can anyone scan the QR code and also access to the question?
All right, please have everybody to scan the QR code.
Alicia, you're not allowing me to share screen.
Done.
Okay. All right. Wow, we see questions, we see answers coming in. Can we have more answers coming in? Most of the people are actually answering most of them. Let's see. I see no any movement. So let me review the answer. Still got some people answering.
Yes, please, let's give them a bit more time
Yes,
to
yes,
scan the
give a
QR
bit more
code.
time.
Have you all scanned the QR code? Let me share again the QR code to all of you here. So this is the QR code. Please scan it using your phone. And then just answer the first question. Just answer the first question. Okay, we can see about 12, 15 already answered.
Yeah, I think still have more, still some movement on the answers.
Yep.
Anyone having difficulties scanning the QR, cannot see the questions, answering the questions?
Yeah, 22 in the room, 22 in the room, 17 answer, I think should be fine.
Okay. Let me review the answer. Okay. Can anybody see the correct? Sorry. Can anybody see the correct answer? Yes. The correct answer is D, most of them. While many still think SR is something only big brands do, in Southeast Asia, it's already the norm. Malaysia and Thailand lead with almost full adoption for top 100 companies, and others like the Philippines at 84%, Vietnam at 89%. So the question now isn't if companies will report, but how soon everyone else will catch up. Okay, let's move on to next slide. Okay, these slides may look a bit overwhelming, and that's the point. Multiple frameworks, ratings, and benchmarks all ask for different metrics. For business owners, this leads to confusion, duplication, and reporting fatigue. Many companies want to do the right thing. I'm sure most of you all here want to do the right thing, but struggle to know which standards to follow or how to align them, making it hard to compare performance or communicate progress confidently. So earlier, we saw how messy the ESG space used to be. With so many frameworks, company didn't know where to start. But the good news is things are finally coming together. The ISSB, short for the International Sustainability Standard Board, now provides a global baseline for SR. So instead of juggling multiple frameworks, companies can now report using just one consistent investor-focused standard, which is ISSB, and you can also add in GRI if needed. So in short, the ESG maze is finally being mapped out. Now that we know why the ISSB was formed, let's look at how it brings all those frameworks together. The ISSB didn't just reinvent the wheel. It absorbed the best part of existing ones. In short, ISSB acts like a conductor. It is bringing all these frameworks into harmony under one clear global baseline for SR. Okay, this one we may need a little bit longer time so that you can look clearer on the map. So building on what I shared earlier, here's a quick snapshot of how far ISSB adoption has come. You can see that major markets already integrating ISSB principles into their disclosure requirements. This really tells us one thing. Global SR is finally converging toward a single trusted baseline. Now that we know who is adopting the ISSB, let's take a look inside the standard itself. It's built around 4 key pillars. So please remember, these 4 key pillars are very, very important. We will be using these 4 key pillars throughout the whole ISSB reporting. So these 4 key pillars are governance, strategy, risk management, and metrics and targets. These pillars make sure SR isn't just about numbers. It connects the dots between leadership, business strategy, and measurable outcomes. In other words, the investor doesn't just look at what the company is doing. They see how well it's managing sustainability risks and opportunities across the entire business. Okay, let's start with the first pillar, governance. This is about who is driving sustainability at the top. So at EcoWorld is a property developer in Malaysia. For instance, the board doesn't just sign off policies. It reviews performance, considers climate risk in decisions, and approves ESG targets. So with this 3-tier setup, board, sustainability committee, and ESG working group, sustainability is built into the business, not kept in a silo. And that tells investor one thing, very key important thing, which is the company takes it seriously with clear accountability at every level. Another example, let's move into the second pillar, strategy. Look at Nestle. They are not just reducing impact just to tick boxes. They have built sustainability right into their sourcing, production, and product design. When you do this, sustainability stops being a cost and start generating core value. It helps you manage risk, drive innovation, and beat the competition. So here's a quick reflection. How are sustainability risks and opportunities shaping your business today? Because that's exactly what the investor and the customers are starting to look into. Now, let's move on to the third pillar, risk management. This pillar is all about how well a company identifies and manages sustainability and climate-related risks, and how ready it is to respond when things change. Take Singtel. Singtel is a telco company in Singapore. A great example. Their process isn't just a one-off audit. If you can see there's a loop, it's a systematic, continuous loop moving from rigorous identification and analysis right through to actionable treatment. This structure shows that risk management isn't just about compliance. It's about staying one step ahead. When done right, it helps companies future-proof their businesses and turn risks into opportunities for long-term growth. And finally, the last pillar, metrics and targets, where sustainability becomes real and measurable. Look at Nestle Pakistan, for instance. They have mapped out solid path with time-bound targets and qualitative metrics. So, what matters most isn't just the ambition, but the consistency, tracking, reporting, and communicating progress. That's how sustainability moves from story to performance. Okay, let's take a quick breather and see how much you have absorbed. Don't worry, no grades here. The 4 pillars I've mentioned just now are the core DNA of ISSB reporting. So this quick check helps lock them in before we move on to the how, which is the practical steps to get started. The practical steps are the one that most of people will be interested in. Okay, let me share my screen again.
All right, everybody, please refer back to your phone. It's exactly the same Mentees link that you have scanned just now. If you've lost access to the phone or the website, please scan the code again, and so that you can have access to the second questions. Second questions. All right.
Sorry, Alicia.
Yes,
There are some comments in the chat group saying that they can't really see the screen well. Could you try a full screen?
it is a full screen.
Okay, some people can't really see it. The words are quite blur.
Yeah, for some slides, because it's very packed and it's the visuals, so probably it's quite blur. But right now, can all of you see the QR code clearly?
No, we can't see the QR code. It's
Yep.
the Mentimeter screen right now.
Oh, yes, 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 because right now Charmaine already shared the Mentimeter
Okay.
screen. Charmaine, can you stop sharing the Mentimeter screen?
Yes, let me stop. So
Have
can
you?
Okay,
everyone
so
see?
for this part, could you put it on full full screen?
It is a full screen. Right now, what do you see?
Oh, Alicia, it's not a full screen.
Like this is
Y-
a full screen?
Yeah, I
Ah,
think it's not full screen. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it full screen right now?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
fuller.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, great, great, great. Cool. And so
Yeah.
you all have actually missed the whole morning
Oh
slides, is it?
no. Yeah. Do we need to repeat any other slides that you all need me to focus? I can backtrack first before we answer the question because otherwise it will not help you to answer the questions.
Or maybe, Shami, you want to very quickly run through for those who couldn't see the slides well.
At which
Okay,
slides they
okay,
say
let's
you
do that.
stop?
Let's do that. Let's do that. A quick one, a
Yeah,
quick one.
maybe just a quick one. Yeah.
Let's start
Quick one.
from
Start from where? Again, all the way from the start.
no, like this one, I think quite
Maybe we can start from the
the four
yeah
pillar.
yes this one, yeah,
Yeah, I think
because
this
this
one is
one was a bit,
important.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, let's go back to this four pillar. So the four pillars that I mentioned that are very, very important that you need to tattoo it or remember it, which are the four: governance, strategy, risk management, metrics, and targets. Because this doesn't just show the numbers, it's also connect the dots between leadership, business strategy, and measurable outcomes. Because investor, they don't just want to see what your company is doing. They want to see how well your company is managing sustainability risk and opportunity across the entire business. And then the first pillar, governance. This is about who is driving sustainability at the top. So basically, who is doing the whole governance in the company. So at Ecoworld, which is the property developer in Malaysia, for example, the board, they doesn't just sign off the policies. They review performance, consider climate risk in decisions, and approves ESG targets. And they have this 3-tier setup, which is board, sustainability committee, and ESG working group. And they actually have this sustainability built into the business, which not kept in silo. Then this one thing can tell investor that the company is taking it seriously with clear accountability at every level. And then move on to the second pillar, which is strategy. Nestle, this is Nestle for an example. They're not just reducing impact to tick boxes. If you can see, I hope it's big enough for you to see. They've actually built sustainability right into their sourcing, production, and product design. When they do this, sustainability stops being a cost and starts generating core value. So it helps the company managing their risk, drive innovation, and beat the competition. So here's a quick reflection. How are sustainability risks and opportunities shaping your business today? Because that's exactly what investors and customers are looking for. Okay, the third pillar, risk management. This pillar is about how well a company identifies and manages sustainability and climate-related risks, and how ready it is to respond when things change. So take Singtel for a great example. Singtel is a telco company in Singapore. Their processes isn't just a one-off audit. So you can see there's actually a loop. So it's systematic, continuous loop, moving from rigorous identification and analysis right through actionable treatment. So this structure shows how the risk management isn't just about compliance. It's actually about staying one step ahead. So when done right, it helps companies future-proof their business and can turn risk into opportunities for long-term growth, and eventually it leads to financial impact, which is a positive way, of course. And finally, the last pillar, metrics and targets. This is where sustainability become real and measurable. Look at Nestle Pakistan, for instance. They have mapped out a solid path with time-bound targets and qualitative metrics. That means it's measurable. What matters most isn't just the ambition, but the consistency. So that's why you need to keep tracking, reporting, and communicating the process. And that's how sustainability moves from just story to performance, because you don't want to focus on greenwashing. You want to be really doing sustainability.
Okay, the
Yay!
most important 4 pillars you have shared. And now it's time. Let's scan the QR code. Scan the QR code.
Yes, scan the QR codes and you will see the questions. And now let me also share the screen of the questions. And we can actually see somebody are starting to answer the questions already. Wow, wow, wow. We have some answers on metrics and targets, governance, and the most on risk management.
Okay, we have 45 people in the house. Probably let's get more to share their answers.
Yeah, more answers coming in.
31 have joined the Menti. 31 have joined the Menti. Let's have more people to join the Menti. Let's go. Let me share with you again.
37 answers now.
Let me
Some
share with you again the
still
QR code. So you can
contemplating.
see on my screen there's a QR code for you to scan. For those who are unable to join the Menti, please use your phone to scan this QR code.
Okay, 33 people joined, 27 answered. You can still change your answer if you need to. We still have some not answered yet. Very good. I think you guys are following not bad. Nobody answers strategy.
All right. Should we review the answer? What do you think, Charmaine?
We still got 35 people joined, but 29
Maybe
answered.
they
Put me for a while.
they have decided to not to
Not to
answer anything, or they just want to listen to it. And
Yeah, since you have joined, just try your luck. There's no grades there.
yes. 2 rounds revision already. Good. So meaning you have think twice.
We still got 5 more. Still thinking. Okay, we don't give you pressure, give you some time to think a bit. There's no movement. Probably the 5 are not answering. Or you're still struggling.
I think we can move on already.
Okay, let's move on. Okay. Sorry, technical issue, not sure why. Okay. I tried to show.
Too many questions. Okay.
Yes. The correct answer is risk management. So governance might sound close because the board's involved. But this one really about monitoring processes, the heart of risk management. All right. Next question.
Next question. Next question.
A company explains how climate change could disrupt its supply chain. Supply what I cannot see already. Supply chain and pricing. Which pillar does this fall under?
Yeah, just guess.
Yeah, just guess. Hmm.
Okay, 35 people, we have 19 answer. So half of you still thinking. No need to chat GPT the answer, no need to check, no need to read the books, just guess based on your understanding.
Alicia, someone asked to go back again to the QR.
Oh, okay, let me do that. There you go. Please scan the QR. QR right now is on the screen.
Oh, Weisi said every time she tried to vote on Menti, the phone Zoom call gets locked off. Yes, Weisi. Unfortunately, it's better to use another device to enter the Menti. Then they won't have the issue.
Mm.
Okay, now we have more people joined. 38 instead of 35 just now. 25
Awesome.
answered.
All right, so now let's refer to your phone and read the questions and answer accordingly. Okay.
QR code in the group chat in case anyone needs it later. Yeah. QR code in the chat group in case anyone needs it later.
No, because after the questionnaire will be ended, we will end the whole questionnaire already, right?
Yeah.
The whole quiz is ended, yeah. So
Only
you wouldn't
only
be able to do the activities again. Okay, Shamin, what do you think?
wait, somebody asked for share the code in case we need the Menti code. Let me share it here. We still have 6 more. Is it 6?
Does
No,
not matter.
12
I
more.
think
12 more.
yeah,
Okay, proceed.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's proceed. Yes.
Okay. All right. So the answer is strategy. It sounds a bit like risk management, but it's actually how sustainability affect business strategy and outlook. Okay. Next. Last questions.
Last questions, huh? So those who are you need the QR code. I have flashed the QR code once again. Please scan. Those of you who does not need the QR code, Please just answer directly from your phone. Shermin, this is the final question, correct?
Yes, correct.
Awesome.
Final questions. Oh, now we have more people joined. 40 people joined.
Awesome. For those of you who just joined the Menti, please answer the question on your phone. Now, half of you have answered. Half of you have answered. Out of 40, we have 24 answered. Just simply guess. There's no right or wrong. Our winner does not get any prize. just, just guess.
But at least it gives you a better understanding of these 4 pillars, which
Great,
you
great, great.
definitely
So,
need to
based
use
on your
this.
common sense and common understanding, what do you think? And does it match the answer that we have given to you? We need reward to sustain our motivation. All right, everybody, just give a clap, clap to Wyman.
Why clap to Wyman? What did he say? Oh.
Okay. Due to time limitation, Charmaine, do you think we should proceed?
Yeah, maybe let me just review the answer. Let's see. Before I review the answer, let me say first, many might go with the risk management since climate risks are mentioned, but this one actually is about oversight. So what does it fall under? It's fall under governance. Okay, let's go back to the slides again. Alicia, your slides is still on the QR.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So now that we have covered the structure of ISSB, let's talk about how to actually begin. I think this is the part that most people will be interested in. For many companies, the hardest part is just knowing where to start. So here's a simple roadmap to help you get going. Think of SR as an ongoing cycle. You don't need a 100-page report on day one. Start with what you already have, then build and improve over time. And always remember, SR is a journey. It's about progress, not perfection. Each cycle helps you gain clearer insights and create stronger business value. All right, step 1. Every business is different. Say, for example, a retailer, a manufacturer, or a service company will face different environmental and social challenges. Start by mapping your operations, where you operate, who your customers and suppliers are, and what external pressure exists, like regulations, customer expectations, or investor interest. Once you have mapped out your operations, the next step is to focus on your efforts. And that's where the materiality comes in. Materiality is all about prioritizing. You cannot be reporting on everything, and you shouldn't. So ask yourself, which ESG topics could most impact your business success or reputation? And what do your customers, investors, or regulators care about most? After you have prioritized your key topics, the next steps is to look at what's already in your hands. Instead of starting from scratch, look at your existing records. You may have electricity bills, your petrol receipts, and all the HR data that you collected. So these are all pieces of sustainability information. Understanding what's already tracked help you pinpoint gaps and plan what to measure next. The next step is to set your baseline. Very important because this would be your starting point for tracking your progress in the future. You can start very simple, just like your monthly electricity, your water or fuel use. At this stage, don't stress about precision. What matters most is actually consistency. Once your baseline is in place, the next piece is teamwork. Finance can help with the data. HR tracks social indicators, and operations know exactly what exactly really happening on the ground. So even for smaller companies, appointing a sustainability champion can make a big difference in keeping things coordinated and moving forward. With the right people in place, the next step is turning data into action. Start small. Maybe it's just like switching to LED lights or cutting down on waste, and then work your way to a bigger goals like renewables or product redesign. Just start small and slowly move up. A simple, clear timeline helps make sustainability real, not just a buzzword, but part of your everyday business planning. Once your roadmap is in motion, the next step is setting clear targets and guide progress. Start simple, like I say, maybe a 5% cut in electricity use. I think that's most of the people can do, or recycling 30% of your waste. As your data becomes more consistent, you can widen your KPIs to include social and governance areas too. With your targets in place, remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Even a simple first-year report helps build awareness and data discipline. Then each cycle, you improve, your data gets sharper, your stories clearer, and your team are more invested in the journey because they see the results and they also want to move up to the KPIs that they set. All right. Of course, every journey comes with a few bumps, and that's perfectly normal. I think we all know that. So sometimes the data are scattered around, resources are tight, or management buy-ins still a work in progress. So the key is to start with what you already have, build it into your daily routines, and take small steps. Even something as simple as tracking electricity use and showing savings can build momentum. And the good news is every challenge can turn into practical next step. So most SMEs already have their data. It's just not all in one place yet. So don't worry about getting it perfect from day one. What matters is really getting started. Just get yourself started. And once you're started, the journey doesn't stop there. Like I mentioned, is a keep ongoing process. So SR isn't just a one-time exercise. It grows and matures alongside your business. The key is to weave it into your strategy, not treat it like a yearly checklist. The more you refine and improve, the stronger your resilience and credibility become. And here's the real upside. Companies that start early learn faster, attract better partners, and unlock more long-term value. Recently, I read a BCG's 2025 private market report, and according to the report, sustainability initiatives are not a cost center. And the companies that involved in this report, they're actually saying that it's sustainability directly credit them with driving a 4% to 7% uplift in EBITDA, which is what is EBITDA stands for? Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. And with that, I would like to end my session with this thought. You still thinking SR is merely a compliance? Think twice.
All right, thank you very much, Shamin, for the sharing, and hope every one of you gain some insights on the sharing right now. The sharing right now is quite a big picture. So if you want to know more and what you want to know deeper, please type it in the chat box. So we have a surprise announcement for all of you at the end, but now it's time to open the floor. You can type your question in the chat box, you can email us, and also please share with us in the chat box one thing that you have learned in this session. Very important because all our free trainings are non-profit. So we want you to get advantage from it. So please tell us one key takeaway in the chat box, in the tag chat box. Thank you very much.
Yeah, or maybe you can tell us that what you have learned today, which you can implement it immediately to your company.
Yes, yes, yes. So we have a 1 full day program, 2 full day, 3 full days, and also there's a one whole week program on just sustainability reporting and also carbon accountings. So if let's say you're interested to know more, what is it about, you want it to be more applicable, you want a real hands-on experience, do tell us and we can design it for you. However, it is a bit difficult to do it online for this free training session. So we'll actually plan a full day program for all of you to get a hands-on on everything. All
Very
right.
good. Someone just say SR is not just compliance. Yeah, correct. It's not just about compliance. It's actually keeping you ahead of your competitors and it's actually bringing you positive financial impact, like I mentioned just now.
They wouldn't know when they have not start doing it.
Yeah, you will know when you start. Just need to start small.
And
Start
then
now.
yes, and then one thing very real is when they start doing it, I say, oh no, my company is like that. I lack of so many data. I don't know where to start. It's terrible right now. What do we do? Does it feel looks bad on me? Don't worry, we will hold hand in hand with you and analyze the whole report with you. But most importantly is number one, start disclosing first because when you don't have any data, you cannot do the second steps. This is very important. All
Yes.
right, great. So now let's go to the next thing, next item that I would like to share with you. So, like we have prepared all this useful content for free, and there are upcoming more sessions for all of you here. So we have even more to share with you in our upcoming full day paid training in January next year. So what we are offering are the contents that we have spent thousands of hours to prepare and refine to all of you who trust us. So in this training, you will get to experience and learn practical application simulation, real case scenario discussion, the reality challenges in Southeast Asia, and some common misunderstandings that everybody have, risks and opportunities, and also you'll be added into our community group where we will share the latest updates. So all these contents exclusively to our sign up members only. And the content is worth Singapore dollar 50,000. So do approach us if you would like a full package for your country or for your company. So we have the full content already. So make sure we can build your company in this sustainability journey. And on 31st of January 2026, we offer a 1 day program with content carefully selected from this 50K package to share with you. So it is just 250 Singapore dollar per pax. And good news for all of you is, so if you register by this year, which is 17th of December, you can enjoy an early bird rate at 200 Singapore dollar only. But today is a special day, and we would like to thank you for your effort in joining our free talks. And we would like to offer a buy one free one flash deal at Singapore dollar 250 for today only. So scan this QR code to register and we will send you the payment details. So when you pay within 24 hours, you get to bring one friend along for free. So it is limited to the first eight packs only. So first come, first serve. Today we got 40 in the house. For your 40 in the house, we only reserve for first come, first serve 8 packs. So right now, counting down 10 second, 10 second, and I will close the slides and further brief you on some other thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Fastest fingers first.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, because we have so many sessions. So each session we only can give eight. Because later on we will lose money and not earning anything. All
Yes,
right, great, great,
Dr.
great.
Esther
Let's
Loon,
go.
it is a virtual training. So
Is it,
that's why
it,
we
it is
put
a
there.
virtual training? Yes, it
Yeah.
is a virtual training. Don't worry. And all of you will get handbooks and the content and all the exercise books. And also we will send out notes for you to what do you need to prepare in advance for the upcoming trainings. All right. So those of you, I need to think about it first. Don't worry, you can catch the early bird. Just make sure that you register and pay by 17th of December. So, and also we have more upcoming free talks for every one of you and also your friends. Let's take a look. So today we have completed Sustainability Reporting 101. There's one more session coming up next month, and upcoming next 2 weeks, you will see me sharing with you the carbon accounting. And then we will have things happening in Philippines, and we will have some ESG regulatory and landscape, and then we have sustainability as a driver of a business advantage, and also a repeat content on sustainability reporting. If after this session it's important for you to brief your companies or your friends about this basic understanding, you can ask your friends to register the next session. So do check the timing. Do check the timing. It's very important because it will be at night time. But if you prefer morning time like this at 11 a.m., please drop us in the chat box or email us so that we can arrange separately. We will see which trainer is available, and we are happy to share with you if we have hit the minimum headcount. All right, great. And then in February also we have some talks. All right, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you in the next session.